2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. That's right. Niners win 26-21. So the Niners beat the Saints this week. All right. Here's my reaction. So big win. Big win. All right. Why is that a big win, right? This is why. Okay. Any win in the NFL is a big win. Okay. Especially in the beginning of the season. Maybe not towards the end of the season, like the last 5, 6, sometimes even 10 games. But like the first 8 games, just about every team, maybe there's 1 or 2 that knows they're not going to be there, right? Maybe there's 1 or 2 that don't know they're going to be there, but just about every team believes they have a shot this year. They either have a shot to go to the Super Bowl and win, or they have a shot to have a good season, take a step up, right? And then next year take another step up. So the first 8 or so games, 8 to 10 games, every team is trying to do better, right? Like I said, there's like 1 or 2 who tank from the beginning, okay? Maybe 1, maybe sometimes even none, all right? So anyway, in the beginning, all these teams believe in themselves, all right? They're healthy, okay? And it's just some of the best football you'll see in every game in the beginning of the season. So the Niners went to Seattle and beat the sorry Seahawks, right? And they're sorry, but again, they're still an NFL team. That's a team, that's one of the hardest places to play, that stadium, okay? They got Kenneth Walker, all right? They got the receiver from Ohio State, Jigba, however you say his name. But on the D-line, they got Leonard Williams, who's now a veteran, top 10 pick in the draft, like roughly 8 years ago. But he's a beast, right? So Witherspoon, the corner. And then you look at the Saints, Cameron Jordan, Kamara, Kool-Aid McKinstry at corner. All right. Now they don't have they got Olave, they have a good O-line. Now they don't have a quarterback. That's the thing that gets the Saints. But they have a good team. So these are 2 quality wins in Seattle, in New Orleans. All right. And the Niners were beat up for this one. All right. The Niners were beat up for New Orleans. Not so much Seattle, but we got beat up during that game, but still won. Yeah, injuries, and we still were able to come out of that 2-0, which is a big deal. All right, kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season. So I'm really liking what I see from the Niners. See, the difference between the Niners and most teams, like the Cardinals that I'll go into here in a minute, because that's who we play next, and we'll be playing at home, and I like the Niners, all right? I like the Niners in that game. We'll just get there right now anyways. We'll just jump right to it, okay? And then we'll cover more of this game within the time we have, which I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, okay? So the Niners play in San Francisco this week versus the Cardinals. And again, 2 good teams, right? And the Niners are injured, right? Our team's not healthy. But I think we're going to win because it's kind of a pick-em, and I got to root for my team, right? But here's what separates the Niners from most teams. This is why I think the Niners are going to have a really good year. This is why I think the Niners are better than the Seahawks in our division and the Cardinals in our division. The Rams, we're gonna have some good competition with the Rams. But on that defense, they have a big issue. Here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so the Niners have A+ players. So every player in the NFL is good or great. They're like pretty damn good, right? But there's only a few A+ players. Like if we're playing Madden, like 99 rated players, right? 97, 98, 99. These are the guys that make impact plays. And these games are decided by 1 or 2 scores, right? Oftentimes just like 1 score. And so these A+ players usually make all that difference in the world. Like Malik Neighbors from the Giants, all right? There's a few of them around the NFL, but the Niners have two on offense and 2 on defense. We normally have 3 on offense, but Kittle is out. But these are like 99 rated players, guys. These are like the best at their position type of guys. All right, when healthy, right? Because like last year we were missing CMC all year, and so he can't really be in the conversation because he was nowhere to be found in top yards. But here we go. They're like the best, top 3 at their position. CMC, Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs when healthy. Okay, Trent Williams, the left tackle. I'd say for sure the best left tackle in the game, one of the most important positions. And then George Kittle, right? But he's out right now. And then on defense, Nick Bosa, the 2nd overall pick a few years back from Ohio State. He is up there with Myles Garrett. He is the best, tied with a few. TJ Watt, he is the best. Will Anderson Jr. from the Texans, even though they lost, because the offense sucks. I'm going to have to rethink who my favorite defense is. Might be my guys on the Niners. So, and then we got one more on defense. So on defense, the Niners have Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, the middle linebacker, okay? Draft picks mean a lot, like the level of draft pick, 1st round, 2nd round, whatever. He's a 3rd round pick. He's one of those guys that you gotta get past the draft a little bit. I'm a big guy. I'm big on the NFL draft, okay? I like how Nick Bosa was 1st round, 2nd overall pick. That's huge. But there are guys like Tom Brady who get picked later. There are guys like Fred Warner from BYU, the best middle linebacker in the game. And if anyone's with him, it's a tie, right? So oftentimes with the best players, it's like a tie, right? So like Nick Bosa and all those great pass rushers. But what I mean by this, guys, is the Cardinals, they have a lot of good players, right? Like Kyler Murray, right? But is he the best in the league? No, he's not. James Conner, beast, but is he the best in the league? He's not. Marvin Harrison Jr., he's real good, a real good young guy, but is he the best in the league? He's not. They got 2 really good tackles, Paris Johnson and Jonah Williams, beast tackles. But are they the best in the league? Absolutely not. Trent Williams is better than that, than Paris Johnson, okay? And then you go to their defense. They got some good players on defense too. Will Johnson, the new guy from Michigan. All right, and they got some other guys too on defense in Arizona. But they don't have Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. I mean, let's just take another team like the Seahawks, right? Same thing. The Rams, they do, and he's getting older, but they got Matt Stafford at quarterback, arguably the best. And with these guys, no matter where their team's at, they can get hot, and it's like God is on the field playing through these guys. So you want to have those superstars, right? Superstars. The Packers just got one, Micah Parsons. And then we have a great coach too. So we have a superstar coach, and I think he's ready to win the big game. He's taken all the losses in the world. So I really like the Niners this year. We beat 2 kind of sorry teams, but still huge. Everyone contributed, so I'm not going to speak too much on any one player. Everyone contributed. Great team win in New Orleans, won by 5. The hype was there. Sunday morning, it was crazy. And we went in there and whooped that ass, right? By 5, right? But it's like some of these points, some of these games come down to just a little bit of points. But we were hitting harder, made more plays. They played a hell of a game, but we won. So I think we're going to do the same thing next week versus the Cardinals. And I'm looking for big games from Nick Bosa, Warner, CMC, and Trent Williams, right? So I think the Niners will be really good this year. So I'll be going more into depth on these games, guys, but that's just a quick recap on the Saints win, putting us at 2-0, and the preview of the Cardinals game, okay? Anyway, my NFL betting record, I took some other losses on Monday night especially. I'm plus 698 in money, but we're going to keep going. We got a Thursday night game, and we got more action this weekend. Let's get it! Go Niners!